I always want to talk about this subject. It involves virtual likes and virtual views people want to obtain desperately. And the thing about these virtual likes is that once you obtain them, what what else do you gain from that? For me, I can't really vocalize everything off the top of my head, but I try to get to the deepest core of what this really consists of. The deeper connotations of people who just are not satisfied with the amount of times they try to obtain these virtual likes, these virtual views, this virtual attention that don't really mean anything. Because outside of that realm of virtuality, are you happy with your life? Are you really obtaining virtuous value in your life? Are you seeing the purpose behind what these numbers on the screen really do for you? Because it's just very linguistic. It's like these numbers, these views, these attractive, what you're allured by when it comes to these things. Is it really is it making you more subservient to the being enslaved by them, or is it uplifting you? Is it elevating you in a positive light? If it isn't doing it, I don't really see the benefit from it. Really, a lot of people won't really agree with me because people are very sheep like that. They're sheep to the system, and they really don't really think about their actions, and they don't really think about the consequences that comes from indulging in these things. They only think about what they can obtain in that process, in that moment. If you only think about that, you're not really thinking about the bigger picture. You only think about what you want to obtain in that moment, in that present moment, and then go onwards with your life. And it's just the elephant in the room. People don't like the truth. They don't want to judge you off the most irrelevant things possible because they don't really want to just face the truth. They want to face the fear they are running away from. You can't run away from yourself. You can't. The more you try to run away from yourself, the more you become internally damaged inside. Virtue doesn't come from on a screen. This is a different realm you visualize for yourself. And once you visualize this virtual realm of social media and everything that encompasses it, you become lost whenever you put yourself outside of, using your phone daily. You need to find renewal of facing reality. This virtual reality is not the same as reality. It is not. It's two different things. They're not interchangeable whatsoever. If they're interchangeable, they'd both be the same. They're both the same in a sense, but they have different reactions and different values embedded in it. There's nothing eloquent about the whole process. I mean, there's good that can come from social media. I won't deny that. But if you're not really using it in a very meaningful manner, or you can be yourself, you can use it. I'm not trying to gatekeep and keep people from being themselves and using it for a fun purpose or having a joyous time. Venturing and making, helping people or just talking to people every day. It ain't nothing wrong with that because you need people to talk to throughout the day. You don't want to be alone all the time. And it's okay to have alone time, but you need people there for you. But other than that, when it comes to just the whole source of wanting likes and nothing else, that will lead to depression because you don't really see any value in your life. You only see value in that in itself. And if you base your value off of that alone, you're not really going to be happy with yourself. You're not. You're not. People don't have to concur with that message whatsoever, but I'm just speaking mine for people who are spiritually awake. No matter what your race is, no matter who you are, where you come from, what creed you are, people who are spiritually awake and recognize my message and can embed themselves and resonate with it. It's for people who are like that. It takes time to change and see things from a different perspective. It takes time to change your precepts. Precepts, how you say it, but it takes time for everything. Don't judge people for how you see them now, because they're going to enter many other chapters that will consist of many different enterprises. It all takes time and persistency. People judge you off the outward appearance, but they don't really judge you. But they don't really see the deeper core of who you are as a person. That's all I have to say.